What is the difference between classroom management and discipline? In this video, we look at the relationship between classroom management and discipline in K-12 education and why it is important to understand the difference between them. In the classroom, students don't often think about how their emotions affect their learning. Click in the right-hand corner to watch the video to see the benefits social-emotional learning brings to classroom management in dealing with discipline issues. Understanding how to deal with classroom management and discipline issues can be even more challenging to teachers who teach in the online classroom. At the end of this video, you can sign up to receive our free classroom management guide for building confidence in teaching and student learning in the classroom. What is the relationship between classroom management and discipline? Can you have one without the other? The short answer is no. Effective classroom management strategies plan to include different aspects of behavior, rewards, and consequences that go along with rules and procedures. Classroom management is the overall running of the classroom. Discipline strategies are one aspect of classroom management. When students are effectively running the classroom according to the established rules and procedures, then this makes the issue of discipline easier. Discipline deals with behavior management. When students are more aware of how their behavior impacts on their learning, then disciplining the students means rewarding positive behavior. What are the aspects of classroom management? As the name indicates, classroom management means taking control of the classroom to avoid chaos. But does that mean that only the teacher has to take control of the class? In the beginning of the school year, yes, the teacher needs to be in control. The teacher is the authoritative figure in the classroom. A good teacher knows how to use their control of the classroom to benefit the students in the classroom. In other words, the teacher does not control the class as a dictatorship, but as a democratic society. Students will be more likely to participate in managing their behavior and responsibilities in the classroom when they have had a hand in establishing how the classroom will be managed. The three main aspects to classroom management are rules and procedures, routines, and you guessed it, discipline strategies. Rules that cover all aspects of time spent in the classroom means that students become familiar as to what is right and wrong so that problems are avoided. For example, how to enter and exit the classroom, how to ask permission to leave the classroom for various reasons, and so on. Procedures are how students are to spend their time in the classroom as it relates to their academic work. Students need to be aware of what activities they can do if they finish their work early, where to hand in finished assignments, and how to keep their desks clean and organized. Routines are connected to the agenda the teacher has planned for the students during class. When the teacher tells the students the activities included in the agenda, students begin to form a routine with each activity. Teachers may also have special activities set on a particular day, such as show and tell. Discipline strategies. These strategies focus on positive outcomes when it comes to behavior and commitments to responsibilities. Rather than using punishments to correct students' behavior, students are asked to reflect on their behavior and how negative behavior and actions have consequences that can impact everyone in the classroom. The aspects of discipline strategies. The three main aspects to discipline strategies are roles and responsibility, behavior management, rewards and consequences. As part of building character through behavior, teachers can help students define their roles in the classroom. For example, each week, every student takes on the responsibility to completing a task in the classroom, such as classroom monitor. Of course, the number one role students have is to help build a safe classroom environment. Building a safe classroom environment means students are aware of how they interact with other students and how their contributions to the class through assignments, questions, and answers helps everyone to learn. The building of one's character is valued in the relationships they form with those around them. Teachers and students build relationships through trust and communication. Teachers, as role models of good behavior, come to expect their students to demonstrate good behavior for the sake of everyone in the classroom. Students who choose not to make the right choice in the classroom should understand that their choices can hurt others and that better choices lead to better relationships. Every classroom needs to show a system of rewards and consequences. But why? The reason is that these add value to students' levels of motivation. To seek a reward or avoid a consequence motivates students. Where teachers have to be careful in choosing their rewards and consequences is if these rewards and consequences impact negatively on students' self-esteem. Classroom management versus discipline in the online classroom. What does classroom management look like in the online classroom? All of the aspects that were mentioned for classroom management can be carried out in the online classroom. However, discipline takes more effort since it is harder to focus in the online classroom. But as the saying goes, where there is a will, there is a way. The hard part is convincing the students to have the will. Classrooms are meant to be seen as a place of learning. Even if the dynamics change when it comes to how classrooms look like, the aspects need to remain the same. These aspects will add value to students' characters, learning, and most importantly, it will help them build the confidence and enthusiasm to succeed in their classes. For more on teachers and teaching strategies from Education Recipes for Learning, visit education.net, where we have a blog section dedicated to teachers. Education would like to hear from you. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below on discipline strategies in the classroom and how they connect to classroom management. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to Education Recipes for Learning for more videos like this. And until next time, keep learning and have fun.